Tesla has always been seen as a company that represents the future of transportation. When Elon Musk first introduced Tesla to the world, many people thought it would never succeed because electric cars at that time were considered slow, expensive, and impractical. But Tesla changed that perception completely. Over the years, with models like the Roadster, Model S, Model 3, Model X, and Model Y, Tesla has proven that electric cars can be powerful, stylish, and highly desirable. Still, there has always been a big question for the average car buyer. When will Tesla launch a car that is affordable enough for everyone? That is where the much-rumored and highly awaited Tesla Model 2 comes in, expected to be released in 2025. The Tesla Model 2 is not just another car. It is being described as the car that could finally make Tesla a household name in every corner of the world. While Tesla's current models are popular, their prices remain out of reach for many people. Even the most affordable Tesla Model 3 often costs more than $40,000, and in many countries, taxes and import duties make it even more expensive. On the other hand, the Model 2 is expected to have a price tag of just around $25,000, which makes it revolutionary. It is not only about selling a cheaper car. It is about opening the door of Tesla ownership to millions of people who always dreamed of driving one but could not afford it. The design of the Tesla Model 2 is still a mystery, but experts and fans have been speculating. It is expected to be smaller than the Model 3, most likely in the form of a compact hatchback or a small sedan. Tesla will probably continue its tradition of futuristic and aerodynamic designs, so we can expect a car that is both beautiful and efficient. The interior will likely follow Tesla's minimalist philosophy, with one main touchscreen to control everything from navigation to entertainment to air conditioning. Unlike traditional cars filled with production is another important aspect of the Tesla Model 2. Tesla has already announced that its new factories, such as Gigafactory Mexico and Gigafactory Texas, will focus on producing the next-generation compact vehicle platform. The Model 2 is expected to be the first car built on this platform, which will use advanced manufacturing techniques to reduce costs and increase efficiency. Once production begins, Tesla could build millions of units per year, which would make the Model 2 not just Tesla's best-selling car, but potentially one of the best-selling cars in the world. The global impact of the Model 2 could be enormous. Up until now, Tesla has been a premium brand, admired by many but owned by relatively few. The Model 2 could change that by becoming a true mass-market vehicle. For developing countries and middle-class families around the world, the Model 2 could be their first step into electric mobility. Governments around the world are also pushing for electric vehicles by offering subsidies and building charging infrastructure, so the timing is perfect. Competitors like BYD, Volkswagen, Toyota, and Hyundai will have no choice but to respond with their own affordable EVs, which will only accelerate the shift away from gasoline cars. If we think about Tesla's journey, each of its cars has played an important role. The Roadster showed the world that EVs could be fast. The Model S proved they could be luxurious and desirable. The Model 3 and Model Y showed they could go mainstream. But the Model 2 could be the most important Tesla yet, because it will prove that electric cars can be truly affordable for everyone. It will no longer be about luxury or status. It will be about giving ordinary people access to sustainable, high-tech transportation. For Tesla as a company, the Model 2 is not just a new car. It is a strategy for global domination. If Tesla succeeds in launching a $25,000 car with a good range, solid performance, and advanced T, the arrival of the Tesla Model 2 will also change the way people think about car ownership itself. Traditionally, a car has been seen as something you buy, use, and eventually replace. But Tesla is building something different. With its advanced self-driving technology, the Model 2 could become part of a much larger network in the future, a network of robotaxis where cars drive themselves and provide transportation services without needing a human driver. Imagine buying a Model 2, parking it at night, and while you sleep, your car goes out and earns money for you by giving rides to other people. Elon Musk has often spoken about this vision, and while it may not be fully ready by 2025, the Model 2 could be the first Tesla designed with this future in mind. For many buyers, this would mean that a car is not just an expense anymore. It could actually become an investment. Another key area where the Model 2 will shine is safety. Tesla has always placed great emphasis on safety ratings, and most of its cars already rank among the safest vehicles in the world. With a smaller, more affordable car, Tesla will need to prove once again that affordability does not mean compromise. Thanks to Tesla's battery placement under the floor, the Model 2 will likely have a low center of gravity, making it much less likely to roll over in accidents. The car's advanced sensor systems, cameras, and driver assist features will also add layers of protection. Tesla wants to build cars that not only save the planet from pollution, but also save lives on the road, and the Model 2 will be no exception. The economic impact of the Model 2 could also be huge. By offering a car at $25,000, Tesla will create thousands of new jobs across its factories, supply chains, and service centers. Local economies around Tesla's gigafactories will grow as more workers are hired, suppliers expand, and infrastructure improves. For countries like Mexico, where Tesla is setting up a new gigafact, the Tesla Model 2 is also important because it represents the next step in Tesla's mission statement to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. When Elon Musk first introduced this mission, it sounded ambitious, even impossible. But with each passing year, Tesla has taken concrete steps to make it real. The Roadster showed that electric cars could be exciting, the Model S proved they could be luxurious, and the Model 3 demonstrated they could be mainstream. Yet, all of these cars were still relatively expensive compared to what most people in the world can afford. The Model 2 changes that. It is the car that will make sustainable energy truly mainstream, accessible to everyday people everywhere. Think about the impact this could have in cities across the globe. In crowded urban areas like New Delhi, Jakarta, Lagos, or Mexico City, millions of people drive small, budget-friendly gas cars that create enormous pollution. Replacing even a fraction of those with affordable electric cars like the Model 2 would dramatically reduce emissions and improve air quality. Children would grow up breathing cleaner air, and entire communities would see their quality of life improve. This is not just about technology. It is about the health and well-being of future generations. Another fascinating aspect of the Model 2 is how it could encourage more people to adopt renewable energy at home. Many Tesla owners already install solar panels and use Tesla Powerwalls to store clean electricity. With the Model 2 being affordable, a family could now imagine buying not only a Tesla car, but also a home energy solution. They could drive their car on electricity produced by the sun from their own rooftop. This level of independence, freedom from both gas stations and the traditional power grid, is exactly the future Elon Musk envisions. The Model 2 will act as a gateway, drawing millions of people into this sustainable ecosystem. The cultural influence of the Model 2 should not. Admired by young people around the world. For many, owning a Tesla feels like being part of the future. With the Model 2, this dream will no longer be reserved for the wealthy or elite. It will belong to everyday workers, students, and families. Imagine the pride of someone driving their first car, and that car being a Tesla. It creates a strong emotional connection, not just with the product, but with the brand's mission. Over time, this could inspire more young people to study technology, engineering, and renewable energy, contributing further to global progress. Finally, the Tesla Model 2 represents more than just a company's new product launch. It is a test of whether the world is truly ready to embrace sustainable transportation on a massive scale. If Tesla succeeds, it will prove that electric cars are not just a luxury, but a necessity for a cleaner future. If the Model 2 becomes the global success that many expect, history will remember it as the car that changed everything, not just for Tesla, but for humanity. It will be the car that bridged the gap between dreams and reality, making clean, high-tech transportation available to all.